What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to tackle this fractal noise glowing script text. Now, sounds like a mouthful, but the effect is real smooth, it looks nice, and it will work as title sequences or overlays in any of your videos. So basically I made this effect in work with a peer. He suggested using fractal noise and kind of overlaying it onto the text, which will create this kind of movement that's just real nice. But yeah, it's a super simple tutorial. I hope you guys like it. You can use it in so many different things. You don't have to do a script text, you can just apply it over normal text just to create some kind of movement in your animations. So anyway guys, let's get into the video.
So here we are in the project. Now I'm going to give you a little walkthrough of what I've done, and then I'll get into the effects and I'll be referencing back to my old compositions just to make sure that everything's correct. So this is what the final outcome should look like. Now it's quite nice, comes on, it's glowing, and there's some movement in the text as well, which is created by the fractal. So it comes on, it writes on, and then it has this really nice fade off where it blurs and fades. It's really simple, but it's really effective, and it can work in all sort of title sequences, etc. So let's have a little go. So what I've done is I've got two compositions. One is where I've designed the text that writes in from left to right, and then it has the fractal noise applied to it, and we have a track mat as well, and then our back layer. Now what we're going to do is, I started one here, but basically what you want to do is create a new composition and import your text that you would want to write, what you want to write out. It could just be normal text, but what I've done basically is I've imported this handwriting, which is an equation, and what I've done is create a shape layer, and I'll show you what I've done is I've drawn over the shape, so it's created this like basically redrawn it but with pen tools. And then if I go into the actual shape, I have all these different shape layers where I've done each individual line to make up these shapes. And then once you've done that, what you want to do is you want to go to add, and then go to trim paths, add a trim paths to this shape layer, and make sure it's applied at the bottom. So put it to the bottom, and then what you want to do is keyframe from 0, and then have the start at 100%, keyframe that, and then go to about 2 seconds, and then keyframe it to 0, and that will write on your text. And then all you have to do now is change it from simultaneously to individually, so that way it will individually come on from left to right. And now what we want to do is make this layer here below it, the one that's got the original, a track mat. So go to alpha mat there. If it's not showing, by the way, click the button down here to expand, and you'll find up your track mat. So once you've done that, we can now hide that, because that's what will happen to yours, it will hide it. And then what we want to do is create a solid layer, so go to solid, create, and then just create a black background. And now if I change this, toggle, oh no, that's why it's not working, because the background's on. But there you go, so that's the text writing on. So once you've done that, you've got the text writing in, and now create your background so it's there. And now what you want to do is search for a tint, so tint, and apply that to here. And now we want to change the tint to a gold color, or whatever color really. I'm going to go with the gold that I used, so I'm going to steal my gold, take that color, I'm going to apply it to the black. Now when you write in, we're getting that color, so we're almost there now.
If you guys are enjoying the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Now let's get back into the video.
But basically what we're going to do now is create a new adjustment layer. I think it's an adjustment layer. Actually, this might be a solid. So if we were new, solid, make it the same width as the background, which is 1080 by 1080. Call it noise. I'll call it noise 2. I'm going to put it at the top, we want that to be like that, and then what we want to do is apply a fractal noise to this. So if we go to fractal noise, generate that. Now I'm going to copy and paste the settings, and you guys can just copy and paste it as you like or adjust it as you want. So I'm going to copy and paste that across to here. If we put it to the beginning of the timeline, put it on there. So now I've got my fractal, push U on the keyboard to find my keys. We need to make sure the keys are at the right place, which it is at the beginning. And then all you need to do now is multiply the layer. So click multiply. And now you should, if you can see, is this really organic. It just looks really nice. It almost looks like the gold shimmering as you move it along, or it's got some kind of sense of movement to it. Just looks really nice. And you can use this in any effects really. Fractal noise is so powerful. So anyway, now you've got that, what we want to do is now create another layer. So if we go to here, create, and we'll put equation _2, push OK. And now what we want to do is drag in your equation layer into there. Oh god, made the wrong size composition. Okay, so let's just redo the composition settings. 1080 by 1080. There we go. So 1080 by 1080. Have your composition in there. And now what we want to do is we want to apply our glow. So if we go to glow, just apply the stylized glow. And now what we want to do is you can copy these settings, kind of just tweak with it really. That's what I did. I just played with it until I found something I like. And the gold, I intensified it just a tiny bit. And then yeah, just put in the threshold and the radius, and then the intensity, just change it a tad, and then all we have to do is change the color. And already you've got this like glowing text. It feels a bit, you know, vibrant. It should work as a nice title sequence, or use it in like mathematics or something. It could work really well. And now all you have to do is nick your background from there, put it in the back. So what we want to do next is we want to apply our fast box blur. So like before, I'm going to copy and paste it, but I'll show you how to get it. So type in here, fast box blur, apply that, and zoom in a bit, and then I'm just going to copy the settings across. So I'm going to copy and paste, and then if you get the keys, so basically what you want to do is you want to keyframe it. So I'm going to show you how to do this. So if you come to like say here in your timeline, keyframe the blur radius, keyframe it from 0, and then come to the end of your timeline and keyframe it at 32 or a bit more, whatever you like it. And then all you have to do now is right click and create an ease in, I think it is, or ease out, one of the two. I think it's ease out. Yeah, it's ease out. Now all you have to do is come across here, push T on your keyboard, bring up opacity, 0, then go to the end, and then 0 that out. So 0 to 100, or 100 to 0. And what you'll get is this real nice fading out blur. So yeah, that's the effect.
So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, subscribe and all that jazz, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!